This guy brought me his computer because it wasn't turning on. He replaced the power supply, and that didn't work either, so it's still not turning on. So let's figure out why it's not turning on. Holy crap, I thought I was going to lose my balance way faster. So here we have said computer. Honestly, I'm a little confused by this one because we have a bunch of Razer emblems. Razer emblem here, Razer emblem here, but we also have CyberPower emblem here. So let me look into this really quick. Circa 2017 or 18, Razer partners with a couple different companies to design cases designed by Razer, CyberPower PC being one of them. This is a Phanteks case that was made by CyberPower, designed by Razer, and they were only sold for a short amount of time. I was actually not able to find this specific case anywhere online though. Wow, how interesting is that? Let's see what's wrong with this computer. I hit the power button and we definitely got a noise. It was like a clicking noise, almost like the power supply activating but not powering on. I have a really big suspicion right now. So if you install a power supply, this is something you might really need to know. If you have a modular power supply, unless you're buying the same exact model, I will never suggest you reuse your modular cables. These cables, I can 100% guarantee, were not new cables. They are covered in dust. New power supply, we're gonna see if it works. Nothing. Huge indicator that this is not a power supply issue. I'm gonna try to get this thing down to closer to minimum configuration, which pretty much just means taking stuff out. Same thing. Let's unplug literally everything. Everything is out of the motherboard except for power and the CPU. Nothing. I'm pretty much ready to call this as a motherboard failure now, but we'll check the CPU. Let's get the CPU out. This is an i5 4690. Let's see if the thing tries to power on without the CPU. Oh, it does. All right, so we have a CPU error. Nope. Let's see if I have a compatible CPU. i5 4570. Ooh, I'm still getting nothing. I have now tried 4 different compatible CPUs, and this thing will not boot with a CPU in it. So at this point, I will be calling this as a motherboard failure. This is a Z97 Intel motherboard, and I'm going to quote out a replacement for it, and also a replacement for the CPU, the RAM, and the motherboard, because this is an outdated system. One of the few Z97 boards I could find was a ASUS board. It's about $100 with the labor of 75. We're looking $181.99. Here's our quote for the full upgrade. We have 16 gigs DDR5, we have a Z690 motherboard, and we have a 12400F i5. That comes out to $390.62. So it's either you put $200 into an old system or $400 into a newer system, and you'll get Windows 11. So let's see what he wants to do.
Well, how soon are they going to push out 11?
This computer is used by his grandson. He's not like wanting to invest all that money into a new computer for his grandson, so he's going to opt for the $160 of replacing the Z97 motherboard. If you want to see that happen, let me know and like put a comment and like maybe I'll make a video on it. It's going to be just a motherboard swap. Just maybe I'll bless them with a better CPU just because they're hanging out.